All right, race fans, we're here with Derek Roberts, and it's opening night of the 2017 season. Hey, Derek, question I got for you is, I know that you love racing yourself, but something's new going on with you, and that's your son. You got your son in the mini sprints.
Yeah. So he's done some go-karts and some quarter midget stuff leading up to it, but we decided to build him a junior sprint and head on up to Deming Speedway where I started, and yeah, it's been going okay. We only had one race with him, and he had a little trouble in Maine. He got caught in a wreck in front of him, but he's doing good, and you know, that's a lot to take on for a young kid, but we're having as much fun as we can.
So how old is he?
He's 10.
He's 10, okay. Yep. So my next question follow-up to that is what's it like being pulled in two directions at the same time?
This off-season was like, I was ready to just quit sprint car racing altogether. Building two cars was a lot of work, and I assume my days are probably numbered as far as being a driver. It's a lot of work to jump back and forth between the two, and just being a dad while your kid's out there racing is tough. I mean, I'm fine with my own racing, but I'm in a panic when he's out there, so that's a little different. I suppose I'll get used to it, but yeah, things are going well, and he's a good kiddo. He drives pretty good, so we're having fun.
So do you see yourself becoming more of a mentor for the son, or do you think when things settle down a little bit that you'll be able to do both?
I mean, I can do both. I don't know how long. I mean, you never know how long you have in this sport, but with him racing, I'm sure it's shortening my career by the minute. So I guess we'll just have to play it. We'll see how this year goes, running two cars and maintaining two cars every week. And if that's okay and it's not too much work, then I suppose we'll go at it as long as we can afford to. So.
All right, Derek. Well, it's great to see you here, and have a wonderful night of racing.
All right, thank you. Good to see you.
All right, race fans, we're here with Bailey Jean, a rookie in the Sportsman winged racing class. Bailey, why don't you tell the fans what was your progression? I believe you started in mini sprints up at Deming.
Yeah, so I actually started at quarter midgets here at Skagit. They have a quarter midget track, so I started there. You know, dominated there. So I went to asphalt racing in the quarter midgets. You know, did good there. We had a ton of fun in those, so we decided to move up to mini sprints at Deming. I've ran there for 3 years now. We've traveled around, went to Banks, Salem, all those different tracks, and we've just loved it, so we decided to get a sprint car and head up to Skagit.
All right, so now you were here at Playdate?
Yeah, but then it ended up getting rained out. So.
Oh no, so tonight's gonna be your first time actually taking the Sportsman out and doing some laps.
Yep, this will be the first one.
All right, Bailey. Well, we're gonna kind of follow you through the evening. We'll hit you a couple times with a couple interviews just to see how it's going. I already know almost every rookie tells me the same thing. Those corners come very quickly.
Yeah, definitely, they do.
All right, Bailey. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
You bet. race fans, we're here with KELSEY Carpenter, and pretty much a very familiar driver up here at Skagit. KELSEY, you've don't seem to be able to get away from this sport. I know that 2 years ago you were talking about retiring and spending more time with the kids and the family, and yet you always manage to find yourself in a car.
Yeah, always end up coming back. You know, my kid's old enough to come in the pits now. That's part of what makes it fun for me now. You know, he's down here with me. Bill Rude gave me a car to run, so couldn't say no.
So how'd that come together for you with you and Bill?
Well, no, raced with him for years, and he got hurt a couple years ago, and I ended up driving for him then, and we've just had nothing but success. So he's just keeping it going.
All right. So now, the 79K, is that a 360 or a sportsman?
No, this is a sporty car.
Okay.
It's a car we bought from Greg Otis, and did some upgrades, and changed the chassis to a newer XXX, and ready to go.
All right. Excellent.
Alright, so quick fuel the rear tire. What did you just learn?
Nose clean, I guess. I mean, I got a little hurry and pretty bored of the holes, and so I just slowed myself down a little bit and tried to keep straight and not turn up. But I think I got lucky there in Jason. I think he must have lost the motor or something like that. But I inherited the lead and didn't look back from there.
Let's talk about the racetrack because you did have to navigate. You did find a nice smooth run around the outside of 3 and 4, but a couple of times it looks like the car kicked wide on it. Was it losing grip up there, or was that just you trying to make sure that calm, slow, steady, and make sure you don't beat yourself?
It was pretty good, but I felt like I was slowing down a little too much, so I tried to drive in there a little bit harder, and I got the dead hop a couple times to clear up every small up a little bit.
Well, after the start of the year with some of the thunderstorms over in Yakima, this got to be a great confidence goal. They're back to victory. They put a pretty good memory set together with a quick time and they won it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done both of those, so I gotta thank my guys, and I gotta thank Shark Engines, Russell B, Sheet Metal, Stony and Price, Wildland, Sportsman Lockery, everybody that comes out here. I know it's a little cold, but thanks for coming out here. Steve and all the crew for the facility we race at, and I think that's pretty well it.
Kudos on the way, man. Best of luck going forward. Got a little bit of momentum to work with now.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Robbie Price featuring today, the Budweiser 360 Sprint Cars here at Skagit Speedway. It is the High Society Modifieds getting ready in the pit area and over there. Main event. Adam Holder, once again, unbelting from his Harris race car. The 27EH, it's the 27A. Lawrence O'Connor, your winner tonight. Workout tonight, huh?
Yes, sir. For an old cat like me, that was a lot of work.
So let's talk about at the point in time where Kevin Smith is up to set, and then start challenging, especially on the restart. Did you go into defense mode a little bit? It looked like you really worked hard to keep the car as low on the racetrack as you could and not open the door to the inside group.
You know, I could see on the leaderboard that he was behind me, but I didn't know if he was close or not close. You know, we don't have mirrors, so. But really, that's the only place you could run down in 3 and 4, right around the bottom, and I had to go pretty slow to keep from rattling my head around. So I don't know if he was right on me, but we were just doing what we could do to stay on the bottom.
Well, late race, you certainly pulled away a little bit. You tried, you experimented with the high groove. It just didn't look like, whether it was you or any of the other cars, that there wasn't enough up there to really hold you as you were coming through to keep a nice smooth line through and keep your momentum up.
Yeah, in 3 and 4, I tried going up high a couple times, and you know, it was fairly smooth. There was one rubber retention, but you know, I was leading and working on the bottom, and so you advance with the one that brung you.
That's one of those deals where you know what's going on, you know this has got you to the lead at this point in time. Why risk it? Don't beat yourself, right?
Yeah, that's right. You know, it was a bit bumpy down and coming off the floor, so you just had to kind of putt through it and hope for the best, and that was that.
There you go. Well, congratulations. Race win for you, kicking off your season championship defense. And guys have said they're gunning for you, so you got to be on top of your game early in the year.
Yeah, I think so. We won this deal 2 years in a row now, and I probably won't come to all the races, so you know they can have at it. There's some other races I kind of wanted to go to, and you know, and not they wouldn't win it if I was here for all the races, but that's just. You know, I've got some other races I'm going to go to, but I'd like to thank all the fans for coming out because I know it's a bit chilly night, and so that's cool that you folks showed up, and we really appreciate you being here, man. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure having you here. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks again, Bill.
Your defending champion in victory lane on opening night, Lawrence O'Connor, the feature winner in the High Society Modifieds. Our main event of the evening, coming up, the Hook Road Show. When he calls a yellow or a red, it says the flag came out in front of car, whatever. All right, out of the race car, we'll work his way around to the front. Feature winner here tonight, Kelsey Carpenter in the 79K. Nice run, man. Clean sweep on the night, quick time, heat race win, and A-main event. You were one of the only guys to find smooth running all the way around the track.
Well, I don't know if that was smooth, but 1 and 2 was awesome. Stand there and just hold on, hope for the best.
You found a ridge. It looked like you kept the car loaded, kept the rear tires underneath. It was a big point. 1 and 2 was the passing corner, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I could sneak up on guys down there. Down here, you just got to try not to run into whoever's next to you.
Talk to me about the pass on Burdick. You stopped him for about a lap or two, and then on that restart, you had him wide open lane.
Yeah, I could tell. I watched him before that. He was running high a lot, and when you see a hole like that, you just don't get out of the gas.
Nice first night for you and the team, brand new car, and everything comes together for a clean sweep. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I got to thank Bill Root, his crew, R&H Mechanical. God, he probably knows all the sponsors better. Skagit Roofing, Skagit's Best Salsa. What else? Reardon Dodge, Napa, Ray's Auto Parts, and these guys work hard on this car, so I got to thank them.
Congratulations, man. Good job tonight, and clean sweep. Great way to start the year. Well done.
Thank you.
Kelsey Carpenter, the Cook Road Show Sportsman Sprint feature winner tonight here at Skagit Speedway. All right, Tuner Palooza coming up.
All right, race fans, we're here with Bailey Jean, who just ran her first sprint car race ever. Bailey, I thought you ran a very impressive race. You didn't look like a rookie out there, to me, because of your aggressiveness and the way that you were racing other people and passing other people. How do you feel about your race?
Honestly, I just told myself when I went out there just to have fun, and then I started, around lap 5, I was like, all right, here, this is what I've lived for. So, I started getting more comfortable with the car, and I just started getting more aggressive, and I ended up getting around Steve Parker on the outside, and that's when it kind of got real. I was just excited about it.
All right. Well, I thought it was an excellent race. You looked very good out there. Now, why don't you tell the fans how old you are?
I'm only 15.
15. All right. Well, Bailey, we're going to follow you throughout the year, throughout the summer, and hopefully for much longer after that. Excellent first outing, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wise, Arnett, your front brother with Dipper, second year of the out to the early lead. Arnett working down low, with Campbell trying to run third down. hockey season. We're on the Outlaw Tuners, and it's Clint Mines. Hugs from the family, and out in front for Clint Mines, 77 car. Congratulations, young man. Nice, smooth run. I know all the moisture we had. This was a tricky racetrack to navigate. We kept the rubber side down, so to speak. Was it hard to find the smooth line around? So almost a little bit of credit to Vince for showing you the way there for a couple of laps.
Yep.
Ran a good racer tonight. He closed up on you a little bit later. Were you taking it a little bit easier? Was the car going away? What was happening?
I was catching the jump or the runs over here, and the car was just terrible.
So back and kidneys might be a little bit sore tomorrow morning. Congratulations on the way.
Once it thanks to Cliff, we had all my friends and family that are here, and everybody that supports me.
Right when an open night, congratulations, Clint Mines here in the Outlaw Tuners.